Hello and welcome to Kresge Gymnasium here in Albion, Michigan on a cold Friday night here. Tonight we have your very own Albion College women's Brits going up against the Finlandia Lions. The Brits win the tip. Jamie Hubbard with the ball. They pass it back up to Sam Carter, and the Brits will start their first possession of the game. Sam Carter surveying the floor. Ball gets into Rain Hinton. She goes up strong. And then the Brits score a quick 2 points on their first possession. Rain Hinton. Here's Finlandia. And they respond. Number 44, Katie Lundin, with a quick response for Finlandia. Sam Carter with the ball. She'll be bringing it up court for the Brits. Pass it over to Jamie Hubbard. Over to Burness. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard looking for something. Giving it back to Burness. Burness will drive. Gets met by excellent defense from Finlandia. Swings it over to Wishmeyer. She can't make the jump shot. Finlandia with the rebound. They're having trouble in the backcourt. She's harassed, and it'll be a jump ball. Finlandia possession. The Brits defense starting out with a full court defense, looking to force the issue on defense. Let's see if Finlandia can handle it. And they're able to temporarily beat the full court press. But the ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Finlandia possession. On the inbound for Finlandia is Katie Lohman. Ball gets inbounded into Molly Berg for Finlandia. She'll set up the offense. Ball gets swung over to Lundin. Handoff to Froberg. Back to Froberg. She settles for three. Can't get it to fall. Emily Burness on the rebound. Brits push it up court. Here's Sam Carter. Ball gets into Rain Hinton. She decides to go to work. Excellent defense by Lundin. Burness tried to take advantage of the slow defense. Misses the three-point shot with a bad air ball. Finlandia, seeing how they respond. That'll be a turnover for Katie Lohman. She tried to get it inbound there. Tried to get into the basket. Excellent defense by the Brits, and here they are. Here's Hinton working. Excellent defense by Finlandia. She'll be fouled. Hinton fouled by Katie Lohman. Sam Carter on inbounds for the Brits. Into Wishmeyer. She'll post up. Can't get it in off the glass. It's Finlandia running. She can't keep her balance over on the sideline, and that'll be a turnover. Brits ball. Jamie Hubbard with the inbound to Sam Carter. Carter will walk it up court. Swung over to Burness. Burness hits a cutting Wishmeyer. Looking for something, can't find anything. Passes it over to Hinton, and she'll be fouled. Basket doesn't count. Foul is on the floor. Carter on the inbound for the Brits. Ball gets inbound to Wishmeyer. She'll settle for the jumper. Too strong off far iron. Rebounded by Hinton, though. And that'll be a travel on Hinton. Finlandia possession. Another press defense by the Brits. They're able to beat it. They have numbers. They can't get the open jump shot to fall, Finlandia. And the Brits are running, finding Burness over on the left wing. She drives in. Off glass and in. Emily Burness with a driving lane, and Finlandia looking to respond quickly and does. It's Katie Lundin, with another quick layup for the Lions. Here's Burness with the ball. Into Wishmeyer. She'll drive in with a little contact there, and she'll get called for a travel. Never seemed to find her balance there in the lane. Seemed a little surprised. I think she was expecting more defense. Then was finally hit with it and caught her feet moving. And that'll be a timeout. 30 seconds. And we're back after the timeout. The score is tied 4-4 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first quarter of this women's varsity basketball game here in Kresge Gymnasium. Here's Finlandia pushing the ball quickly up the court. Molly Berg with the ball for Finlandia. She decides to drive in, gets swung over to Toria Nagy. That'll be a kicking ball foul on Sam Carter. Finlandia possession. Ball gets inbounded into Molly Berg. She'll set up the offense for Finlandia. Gets a pick from Makala. She drives in and gets a foul. Harley Froberg will be going to the line. Foul was on Amanda Larson. Froberg's second attempt is up and in. She goes 1 of 2 at the line to give Finlandia a 1-point lead early in this first quarter. Here's Carter trying to push the ball off the court. She'll get a reach-in foul call. Toria Nagy. Carter with the ball. Ball gets swung over to Brooke Schutte. Over to Larson. She'll set up for the jumper. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Hubbard, and she'll put it in. The senior, Jamie Hubbard, with the offensive rebound, putting it back in. And Finlandia looking to respond quickly. Here's Froberg for the three. Can't get it to fall. Ball go out of bounds. Britt's possession. There's Sam Carter bringing the ball up court for the Brits. Over to Larson on the right side. Larson severing the floor, finding Henson in at the free throw line. Too strong, off back iron. Rebounded by number 22, Mariah Austin. Back to Austin. She'll try to drive in. Some nice passing going on here. Behind the back dribble move. It can't get it to fall. Lundin after a nice couple moves there. Here are the Brits trying to respond in transition. Here's Henton looking for something, and then Jamie Hubbard going to the line, finishing through contact there on the offensive rebound. Should be shooting one more. And Hubbard completes the three-point play to give the Brits a 4-point lead halfway through this first quarter here. Brits lead 9, Finlandia 5. Excellent defense there by the Brits. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Finlandia possession. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Finlandia's really got to move here to get the ball up court. Ball's inbounded. And that'll be a 10-second violation turnover. Brits possession. Carter with the ball, swinging it over to Gillum, and she hits the deep three. Maya Gillum with a big three, forcing a timeout from Finlandia. We'll be back. And we're back after the timeout. Our women's varsity Brits leading Finlandia with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Albion 12, Finlandia 5. And there's a quick turnover, an easy lay-in for Amanda Larson. So I'll make it 14-5. Larson scoring her first points of the game. That'll be a jump ball. Finlandia possession, I believe. Yes, Finlandia possession. Ball gets inbounded to Toria Nagy. Ball gets into Lundeen, but she loses possession, and Hubbard ends up with the ball, and she's running. 1 versus 3. She's going to go in strong. And then Jamie Hubbard with a tough drive and a quick turnover on the inbound from Finlandia. That'll be Brits possession. Brooke Schutte on the inbound. Ball gets into Burness. Hands it out to Larson. She gives it to Schutte. Back to Schutte up top. Over to Stanley. Schutte opts to drive in, looking for something. Can't get it. Excellent defense from Finlandia there. And back out. Here's Larson. And we have a cutting Gillum. She hits her. She opts for the jumper. Hits her. Maya Gillum with 5 points for the Brits. Finlandia looking to get the ball up the court. Nearly turns the ball over there at half court. Was able to keep possession. Here's Makela handing it over to Froberg. Finlandia displaying an excellent offense here, but can't get the shot to fall. Gillum with the rebound, and they're running. 2v2 here. And there'll be a turnover on Emily Burness. Finlandia bringing the ball up court here. Here's Toria Nagy. Makala with the ball. And that'll be a offensive foul call on Tiara Taylor of Finlandia. Brits make a few substitutions. This Brooke Schutte, the primary ball handler here for the Brits. Over to Wishmeyer, shouts for three, hits it! Evelyn Wishmeyer scoring her first 3 points of the game for the Brits. The Brits have a now commanding lead over the Finlandia Lions, 21-5. As Molly Berg tries to put up a quick lay-in. After a few attempts, they're finally able to get one to fall. Mariah Austin with the score for Finlandia. How would the Brits respond? Emily Burness driving in, hitting a cutting Brooke Schutte, and counted. Brooke Schutte will go to the line to complete the potential three-point play. Quick substitution for Finlandia. Schutte's free throw attempt is up and in. She completes the three-point play. Finlandia been struggling to get the ball up court. This full court defense for the Brits would have been causing them trouble, but they're able to get it up court now. She's trapped in the corner. Excellent defense from Gillum. She gets it out, and they turn the ball over. Ball gets passed up to Wishmeyer, and she'll go up, and she'll be called for the travel on the layup attempt. Finlandia on the inbound. See if they can avoid the full court trap here, and they do so. Looking for a quick score, but the ball goes out of bounds. Off of the Brits' foot, Finlandia possession. Ball gets inbounded. Froberg drives in, trying to get some contact on the lay-in. Doesn't get a whistle. Ball goes out of bounds. Brits possession. The shooter gets a pick from Gillum. Finding Burness. Burness driving in. Pass it over to Stanley. Stanley look for something, and she gets called for the travel. Finlandia possession. Ball over to Austin. Here's Nagy. Getting some pressure from the Brits defense as she turns the ball over. Maya Gillum coming up with the steal. And she'll push it up, finding Burness. Burness couldn't handle the ball. Gets it back to Gillum. She shoots the three. Maya Gillum with now 8 points for the Brits. Gives the Brits a now 20-point lead. That'll be a reach-in foul on Emily Burness. But the Brits now lead by 20 at the end of this first quarter. 27, Finlandia 7. Froberg hits the three at the end of the quarter. And that'll be all. At the end of the first quarter, Your Albion College Brits lead 27, Finlandia 10. And we're back for the second quarter. Brits leading by 17 after the first. The leading scorers for the Brits are Maya Gillum going 2 for 2 from three-point line with a total of 8 points, followed by Jamie Hubbard going 3 for 3 from the field, 4 rebounds and 7 points. Sam Carter on the inbound for the Brits. Ball gets inbound to Rain Hinton. She'll pass it out to Hubbard. Hubbard hesitates. Swings it over to Larson. Over to Burness. Ball gets back over to Hubbard. Hubbard fakes. Gets it to Larson. She'll up for 3 and hits it. Finlandia looking to respond quickly, and they turn the ball over. Jimmy Hubbard gets the steal and the quick lay-in. Finlandia struggling to get the ball up court. Here's Maya Austin. Here's another turnover, another steal from Sam Carter, and she'll get an easy lay-in. Back to Mariah Austin. Finlandia. Struggling with this defense. Driving in, looking for a quick score. Can't get it to fall. And Lundeen gets fouled on the putback attempt. She'll be going to the line. Philbrook's first attempt is in. Philbrook's second attempt is up. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Larson. She'll bring the ball up court for the Brits. Gets it over to Carter. Over to Burness on the left wing. Burness hits Hinton. She'll go to work. Get some contact on the lay-in. No whistle. Still gets it to fall. Rain Hinton with the lay-in. Finlandia nearly turning the ball over. Back to Lundeen, and she'll get an easy lay-in. And the Brits turn the ball over. Lohman getting it back to Froberg. And Lundeen will be going to the line again. Fouls on Rain Hinton. Lundeen going 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Brits have a commanding lead. Carter driving in with a nice pass to Hinton, and she was fouled on the lay-in. Hinton will go to the line to complete the three-point play. Hinton can't get the free throw to fall. But Finlandia struggles to get the rebound. It'll be a jump ball. Finlandia possession. Victoria Nagy with the ball. Finlandia trying not to turn the ball over and out of bounds. Jimmy Hubbard tried going for the steal there. Ball ended up going out of bounds. Finlandia possession. Ball gets into Lohman. Lohman drives in. Back to Nagy. Over to Froberg. She hits the shot. Burness settling on the right wing. Ball gets to Larson. Hubbard drives in, opts for the free throw line jumper. Can't get it to fall. Froberg getting it to Nagy. Nagy trying to get it in to Lundin, but they turn the ball over. Here's Larson. Tried to get the ball into Hinton, but Burness gets the ball, drives in, and she gets called for the travel. Hubbard comes out of the ball game. In comes Maya Gillum. A few more substitutions for the Brits. In comes Brooke Schutte and Evelyn Wishmeyer. Finlandia looking to make this a closer game. Blocked by Maya Gillum with Mariah Austin. Here's Molly Berg on the inbound, getting it to Lohman. Lohman getting it over back to Berg. Finlandia looking for something. Driving in, and we're gonna kick ball on Wishmeyer. Ball gets into Makala. Finlandia looking for something on the offensive end. It's stolen by Sam Carter. She passes it up to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer driving in, passing it back to Hinton, and she finishes it. Rain Hinton with now 8 points for the Brits to increase this huge lead the Brits have on the Lions. Brits lead 40, Finlandia 17. Here's Molly Berg on the inbound. Into Lohman. Lohman surveying the floor. Finding Berg. Berg driving in. Can't get the runner to go. Finlandia trying to save the ball, and they do. And Mariah Austin with the bad shot there, going off the back of the rim. Displayed excellent hustle there, getting the ball, saving the ball. Just couldn't get the three-point shot to fall. It's Gillum with the pick. Shot for three. Off right iron. Offensively rebounded by Wishmeyer. Back out to Carter. She pulls up. Can't get the shot to fall. Knocked out of bounds. Finlandia possession. Brits going back to the full court defense. Has been giving the Lions a lot of trouble. And here we go. The defense clamping down. They're almost able to force another turnover in the backcourt. Can't get their hands on the ball. And they do, excuse me. Brits ball. Wishmeyer driving baseline. Swings it over to Schutte. Hinton hesitates. Pulls for the jumper. Can't get the fall. Rebounded by Wishmeyer. She puts it back in. Back to the full court defense here by the Brits. Been giving this Finlandia Lions nightmares. They're able to get it up court smoothly this time, but can't get the open shot to fall. And it'll be another jump ball. Brits possession. Carter handing it back off to Wishmeyer. She quickly gets it back. Ball gets swung over to Hinton. She hands it off to Wishmeyer. Can't get the three-point shot to fall. But rebounded by Gillum. Brits have a fresh shot clock. Schutte tried to find Wishmeyer there, but the ball bounced off of the rim. Turnover. Here's Lohman driving in transition with a bad miss on the layup attempt there. Rebounded by Hinton. She'll take it coast to coast and gets contact on the lay-in. She'll go to the line. Hinton hits her first free throw attempt. Into the game for the Brits. Emily Burness and Tiffany Burgess. Hinton hitting both free throw attempts. Make that 10 points on the game for her so far. It's full court defense. Giving them nightmares. And that'll be a foul on Rain Hinton. She probably got there a little bit early before the ball got there. Referee called foul. She doesn't like the foul call. And Hinton comes out of the game. In for Hinton comes Madeline Stanley. Finlandia looking for something on offense, and they quickly turn the ball over. Stolen by Madeline Stanley. Here's Schutte, opting for open three and knocks it down to now make it a 30-point lead here. A little less than halfway through the second quarter here. Brits leading 47-17. Now back down to 28 after that quick lay-in by Finlandia. Here's an open Tiffany Burgess, but can't get the shot to fall down. And here's Harley Froberg. Harassed over on the baseline, finding an open Lundin, and she drives in. Hitting the easy lay-in. Lundin is leading Finlandia in scoring with now 13 points on the game for Lundin. There's Stanley driving in. Tried to go off glass, but excellent defense by number 32, Tiara Taylor from Finlandia. Making the shot hard for Stanley, and here's Finlandia. Froberg called for the travel. Into the game for the Brits, number 34, Mackenzie Domini. Excellent pass there for the Brits to give Emily Burness. an easy assist as she puts it off the glass. Scoring more points for the Brits to increase this huge lead they have. There'll be a foul there at half court. Into the game for the Brits comes number 20, Olivia Hancock. There's some confusion on the floor. And number 24, JC Fosio, going to the line. Can't get the first free throw attempt to fall. Not sure what was going on there that sent her to the line. Or why she didn't go there earlier, what the confusion was. But it's Hancock giving it to a driving Burness. Can't get the shot to fall. Burgess had a good look there. Burness with the excellent defense on Froberg. We get an offensive foul call on Finlandia. Foul was on Holly Froberg. Brits will take possession. Here's Hancock. Getting over to Burgess. Hancock driving in. Looking to pass, but turns the ball over on the near the free throw line. Harley Froberg with a steal for Finlandia. Toria Nagy looking for something. Ball goes over to Makala. Shops for three for Seo. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Stanley. Ball gets up to Burness. Burness driving baseline. Goes up strong. And she gets called for the travel. She wanted a foul call there. Finlandia looking for something on offense. Here's Nagy. Over to Froberg. Shops for three. Off far iron. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Stanley. And here's Hancock, and she's running. She drives in. Pulls up for jumper. Too strong. Fire ball. It's rebounded by Finlandia. 7 seconds left on the game clock here. And the ball will go out of bounds. Finlandia possession. Here's Lundeen. 2 seconds left on the game clock here. She'll have to heave it. Can't get the shot off. And that'll be it for the first half. Albion College Brits leading 49. Finlandia Lions down big 22. I'll see you in 15. Welcome back to the second half of our women's varsity basketball. Brits going up against the Finlandia Lions. The Brits hold a commanding lead over Finlandia, leading 49 to Finlandia 22 as JB Hubbard gets a nice block there. Rain Hinton with the rebound. Rain Hinton leading the Brits with 10 points with 2 rebounds, followed by Jamie Hubbard with 9 points, going 4 or 5 from the field with 4 rebounds herself. But for Finlandia, their leading scorer is Katie Lundin, going 5 of 6 from the field, 12 points total. Albion dominated that first half with excellent defense, forcing a ton of turnovers in the backcourt. For Finlandia, as Hinton almost gets the ball stolen, she passes it back out to Burness. Here's Wishmeyer, back out to Burness. Burness hits the quick trigger 3-point shot to increase the lead to 30 now. Albion 55, Finlandia 22. Finlandia trying to get a quick 3-pointer of their own in response. Way too strong. As Wishmeyer hit Hinton with a nice pass. Hinton wasn't able to finish. Finlandia trying to score on the break. Can't get it to fall. Here's Berg handing it off to Froberg. Into Lundin. Lundin backing down Hinton off the glass and in. Makes it now 14 points for Lundin. Ball gets passed up to Burness. She gets it over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer off the glass and in. There's Finlandia. Mariah Austin. Excellent defense there. They're able to escape. Gets it over to Lohman. Lohman trying to get into Lundin. Ball's poked out of bounds. Finlandia possession. Ball gets into Lohman. Lohman passing it in to Austin. Austin can't get the lay-in to go with an awkward shot there on the right block. As Wishmeyer takes it coast to coast, finishing with a reverse lay-in. Make that 7 points for Wishmeyer now. Hubbard with the tight defense on the sideline, forcing the turnover. They show inbound the ball for the Brits. Here's Carter with a nice pass into Hinton. Hinton finishes the right hook jump shot and stolen by Wishmeyer on the inbound. She gets it into Hubbard, and Hubbard finishes it. Make that a quick 4 points for the Brits. And Hinton tried to go for a steal, force another turnover in the backcourt. She gets called for the foul. Hinton will come out of the game. That's her third. In for Hinton comes Gillum. Froberg swing it over to Lohman. Lohman driving in, back to Froberg. Froberg for 3. Rattles around the rim, can't get it to fall. Ball is rebounded by Wishmeyer. She loses control of the ball temporarily. Is able to get it up to Carter. Ball ends up getting to Burness. She'll go for the 3. Off for an iron. Rebounded by Hubbard, and Hubbard puts it up and in. Hubbard is now 13 points for the Brits. Finlandia looking for something on offense. Here's Froberg. She'll drive in and is fouled by Hubbard. And for Burness comes Brooke Schutte. After Froberg's first free throw attempt rattles around the rim, she's able to hit the second. Brits still have a commanding lead, 62. Finlandia Lions, 25. Here's Wishmeyer with a quick three-point shot off far iron. There's Finlandia on the break. Lohman driving in. And she'll get called for the double dribble. Carter getting the ball to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer finding Hubbard. Hubbard encountering some traffic, and it would be a jump ball. Brits possession. Wishmeyer with the easy lay-in after the excellent inbound play there for the Brits. Finlandia trying to get the ball up court, and she'll be called for the travel. Toria Nagy. That's another backcourt turnover there for the Lions. Into the game for the Brits comes Madeline Stanley and the freshman Amanda Larson. Couple Brits players flash. Gillum opts for the deep three. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Finlandia's Froberg. It should bring it up for the Lions. Froberg hitting Lohman. Lohman hitting the floater to give the Finlandia Lions now 27 points on the game. It's a turnover by the Brits, and here's Lohman again with the ball. She slows it up, hands it over to Lundeen. Lundeen driving in. Tries to throw up a floater, but the ball's rebounded by Amanda Larson. Back to Larson after transition. She opts for the three. Short, off front iron. Rebounded by Froberg. Up to Lohman. Hitting a cutting Makala. Makala couldn't find anything. Ball's back out to Lohman. Back to Makala. And she hits the turnaround jumper. Here's Carter driving in. Gets a little contact, no whistle. Rebounded by Lohman. She'll take it up court. And Larson will be called for the reach in there. Trying to go for the steal as soon as she passed half court there to Larson. Sub again for the Brits. Tiffany Burgess. Here's Molly Berg, the ball handler for the Lions. Finlandia looking for something on offense. Facillo tried to go for the deep three there. Could not get it to fall. They tried to save it there as the ball went out of bounds, but her foot stepped out of bounds, and it'll be Brits' possession. Burgess, the ball handler here for the Brits. She'll try and drive in. Can't find anything. Gillum drives in, hits Larson. Larson driving in. Back out to Schutte. Into Stanley. Stanley going to work. Can't find anything, and she'll be fouled. Oh, excuse me. That would be an offensive foul on the Brits. Finlandia possession. It's Finlandia trying to work quickly before the Brits defense could get back, and they allow them to get back, slowing it up. They'll be running some offense here. Mariah Austin driving in, getting a foul call there on the Brits. She'll be going to the line. Foul was on Amanda Larson. Austin going 2 for 2 at the line, decreasing the Albion lead to 33. Albion leading 64-31. Stanley with the ball, running Gillum, 5 on the shot clock. Gillum driving in, tried to hit the floater, too soft though. Finlandia in transition, looking for something. Austin for Finlandia, hesitates, passes it back out. Can't find anything. Here's Berg on the right wing. Over to Facio. Makala back to Berg. Berg opts for the 3. And a bad air ball was rebounded by Gillum. Gillum takes the ball up court, passes over to Schutte, hitting a cutting Larson. Larson trying to go in strong. And it'll be a forced jump ball there. She ran into traffic and it'll be Finlandia possession. Larson got tangled up there on the layup attempt. Finlandia trying to beat this full court press here, and they do so. Berg driving in on the right side, finding Austin. She tries to hit the jumper, can't get it to fall. Back out to Facio. Facio driving in, missing the lay-in. And there'll be a scramble for the ball, jump ball, Brits possession. Olivia Hancock on the inbound for the Brits. Ball gets into Stanley. Stanley tried to go in strong, no whistle from the referees. Finlandia's running. They get the ball back to Berg, and Berg will slow it up. Finlandia will run some offense here. There's Nagy. Ball gets over to Froberg. Froberg can't get the long 2 to fall. Hancock with the ball for the Brits. Ball gets over to Burgess. Ball gets swung over on the left side to Gillum. Gillum hesitates and drives in, driving baseline. And she hits the 3. Mackenzie Domine. Here's Froberg finding Taylor, but she turns over the ball. And here's Hancock. After the steal, she'll take it coast to coast. She'll get some contact on the lay-in. Offensive foul on Olivia Hancock. Finlandia beating the defense as Berg can't get the 3-point shot to fall just before the buzzer, and our Brits have a commanding lead over the Finlandia Lions going into the 4th. Finlandia 67, Brits 67, Finlandia 31. And we're back in the fourth quarter with the final 10 minutes left in the game. We have Jamie Hubbard leading our Albion College Brits with 13 points, followed by Rain Hinton with 12. For Finlandia, Katie Lundin is leading them with 14 points, going 6 of 8 from the field, hitting 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and 3 rebounds. The Brits have a commanding lead, 67, Finlandia 31. As Mackenzie Domine hits a 3-point shot to now make it 70-31. Finlandia turns the ball over, but they get it back. And it's blocked by Sylvia Upthegrove. Ball gets up to Tiffany Burgess. Finlandia. Tiffany get the ball up court here, and they do so. Finding Katie Lohman. She'll try to go for the quick jumper. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Upthegrove. She almost lost possession there, but Brooke Schutte bringing the ball up court. Ball's over to Hancock as she surveys the floor. Over to Burgess. Burgess temporarily loses possession, but she gets the ball back. Burgess drives in. Hits a pull-up jumper. Tiffany Burgess scoring her first points of the game with that quick jumper there. Finlandia almost turning the ball over there on the possession, but the ball went out of bounds. Here's Molly Berg. Ball gets into Lundin, and she does a nice move on Upthegrove, up and in. Make that now 16 points for Katie Lundin. Here's Hancock. Handing it off to Schutte. Schutte driving in, finding Domine. Back out to Schutte. Schutte driving in with the left-handed lay-in. Can't get it to fall. That would be a foul on Sylvia Upthegrove. Lundin with another quick score, make that 18 points. As the Brits turn the ball over. Finlandia trying to score again, but can't get the lay-in after the backcourt turnover by the Brits. Ball gets passed up to Upthegrove, and she can't get it to fall. Number 22, Mariah Austin, going to the line. Fouls on Sylvia Upthegrove. Out of the game is Brooke Schutte. Into the game for Schutte comes Amanda Larson. Mariah Austin comes out of the game after her free throws. And here's Olivia Hancock. She'll bring the ball up court for the Brits. Gets a pick from Domine. She drops it into Upthegrove. Upthegrove looking for something. Air balls badly. And Finlandia's running. Passing it into Tried to get it into Lundeen, but Upthegrove comes away with the steal. Tiffany Burgess scoring in transition to now make this a 40-point lead. Lundeen turned the ball over on the block. Amanda Larson coming away with the steal there. Here's Domine. Back out to Burgess, over to Larson. Finding Hancock over on the left side. Hancock with the nice moves. Larson getting the screen, trying to get it over to Burgess, and she turns the ball over. Here's Lohman in transition. Can't get the pull-up jumper to fall. Ball ends up back out to Berg, and she misses her three-point shot. Larson finding Hancock in transition. Back to Larson. Larson will back in. Trying to pass it over to Upthegrove. Finlandia comes away with the steal. No walk it up court. Ball goes out of bounds after Lundeen tried to fight for possession down there on the right block. Into the game for the Brits comes Maya Gillum and Madeline Stanley. Facio over on the right side gets a few screens. Over to Austin. She hits the jumper. There's Domine. Getting into Larson. Larson trying to go to work. Trying to go over the right shoulder with the hook shot. Can't get it to fall. Here's Austin in transition. Tried to pull up with the jumper there. Ball routed around the rim. Couldn't get it to fall. And Stanley, after the rebound, hands it off to Larson. Ball gets back to Larson. Larson conducting traffic. Back to Domine. Domine. Dominate with the three-point shot to put the Brits lead back to 40 and back down to 38. Larson getting the ball into Stanley. Stanley knocking down the right-hand jump shot. Right-hand hook shot, excuse me. Those are her first points of the game. Mariah Austin. Maya Gillum with the excellent defense there. Almost coming away at the steal, but the ball went out of bounds. Gillum will come out of the game. And for Gillum comes Upthegrove. Facio. Hancock with the quick hands coming away at the steal. She'll run away with it. And scores in transition. And those are Hancock's first points of the game. Here's Facio. Over to Nagy, finding Glenn. Glenn tried to go off the glass there. Rebounded by Finlandia. Ball gets over to Facio up top. Facio opting for a deep three. Off right iron. Dominate with the rebound, passing up to Larson. Finding Stanley. Stanley looks for something and turns the ball over. Stolen by Molly Berg. And Makala bring it up court. Back to Berg. too soft off front iron. Hancock with the rebound. With a nice pass to Larson, and Larson puts it up and in. Make that 5 points for Amanda Larson. 2 of 5 from the field. Molly Berg couldn't get the shot to fall. Don't mind, opts for a quick 3 off back iron. Rebounded by Toria Nagy. Back to Nagy. Into Berg. Some nice passing here for Finlandia. Back to Faccio. Faccio hesitates, steps back. Too strong on the long 2 attempt. Rebounded by Hancock, and she's running. Finding Domine. Domine will be fouled on her lay-in attempt. Finlandia trying to decrease this huge Albion lead with 30 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Makala, after the pump fake, gets up the grove to foul. She'll be going to the line. Yep. Second free throw attempt is up and in. Haley Makala going 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Hancock almost losing the ball there. Some nice defense from Toria Nagy. And this might be the last possession here for the Brits, as 12 of 13 players for the Brits scored a point for the Brits. 12 of 13. And it'll be a huge win. Albion 86, Finlandia 43. Jamie Hubbard leading the Brits with 13 points of her own. And that'll be all here in Albion at Kresge Gymnasium.